Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am AdamMcKola. Hope you guys are all doing well. We are here for a little bit more latest transfer news from Manchester United. And of course, we keep getting linked with players. And today, we're being hotly linked with Ajax's Antony, the Brazilian right winger, left-footed right winger, who of course spent some time with Erik ten Hag as his manager, is being linked with Manchester United. And Fabrizio Romano has provided some updates on that. We'll be getting stuck into that, as well as the latest, and of course what Antony could bring to Manchester United. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below as well, and make sure you're keeping it locked by hitting that subscribe button, liking, commenting, sharing, and all that jazz. Now, of course, at the moment, Manchester United are mainly being linked with Frenkie de Jong, and it seems like we're just waiting for an agreement between two clubs on a fee. That's where it feels like we're at the minute. Frenkie de Jong has finally accepted that Barcelona are going to sell him. He's going to leave. Erik ten Hag seemingly has convinced his nan. And now Manchester United and Barcelona are in discussions as a fee believed to be between 65 million to 80 million, depending on who you believe. But Manchester United and Barcelona are seemingly locked in negotiations on that at the minute. So the talk is going to who's going to be next for Manchester United. And today, Fabrizio Romano has posted in relation to Antony, and he said Manchester United have genuine interest in Antony. Of course, Erik ten Hag knows him well. There's still no bid, just internal discussions. Emerson Santos, his brother, not his agent, has not made any interview speaking of Manchester United. So there was obviously a little bit of fake news that had spread regarding Antony and his brother making some quotes apparently. That's not true, but there is genuine interest from Manchester United, from Erik ten Hag, although there's been no bid and there are just internal discussions as it stands. So that's where we are at with Antony to Manchester United, according to Fabrizio Romano. Now, in May, Mike Verwij said this regarding Antony: I think Ajax will accept the money for Antony this summer and not take the same risk as they did with David Neres. A transfer fee starting at 60 million euros is realistic. So you're looking at around 51 million pounds being the rumoured fee for him. You'd expect that to be a structured deal. Maybe you're giving 30 million, 40 million up front. Now, his stats for Ajax this season have been 12 goals, 10 assists in 33 games, 2 goals, 4 assists in 7 Champions League games, 8 goals, 4 assists in the league. So he's obviously quite prolific in terms of goals and assists for a winger. Now, as I said, 22 years old. He's a right winger. He's left-footed, is Brazilian. He's been at Ajax for a couple of seasons now, and he's developed quite well under Erik ten Hag. Now, if you look at Manchester United's options in the wide areas at the minute, you know, if you're going to play a front three, as we have seen Erik ten Hag play in the past, you got Cristiano Ronaldo, who can play through the middle. We obviously let go of Edinson Cavani. We haven't really got many striker options at the minute. On the left-hand side, you've got Marcus Rashford, who can play there. You've got Jadon Sancho, who can play there. What's going to happen with Anthony Martial? Are we going to find a buyer for him, as it seems like we're looking for one? Or is he going to come back into the fold? That remains to be seen, but it's probably unlikely he's going to come back into the fold. So you're looking at, we've got Marcus Rashford, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo, we've got Anthony Elanga, we've recently let go Juan Mata, Jesse Lingard. We haven't got many players that are going to play in our front line at the minute. So Manchester United need to bring players through, whether that's through the academy or in terms of signings, and we need to make signings. We were linked with a move for Darwin Núñez. It seems like we got priced out of that one, and we wanted to focus our transfer budget elsewhere. Of course, he's looking to wrap up a move to Liverpool at this moment in time. But Antony is now someone that's being linked, and if you can get a good deal for him, look, if we're going to spend, let's say, 60, 70 million pounds of our budget on Frenkie de Jong, then you're going to probably have around 80 million pounds plus sales to bring in other signings to the squad. If you can get Antony for 30, 40 million plus add-ons, then you've still got a little bit more money to play with in terms of other signings and any potential incomings that come in. So he's probably the price range Manchester United are looking at in terms of a forward signing. He's obviously gettable. Ten Hag being his former manager, Ajax being someone we've done business with before, with Donny van der Beek. Although that didn't go well, you'd expect those relations to be a little bit smoother with Erik ten Hag being here now, and it looks like they want to cash in on him as well. So you feel like it's all potentially there for Antony to make the move to Manchester United. It feels like this is one that will go a little bit further into the window, and will maybe be something that kind of intensifies after if any deal is done for Frankie de Jong. But as for Antony, look, be an exciting player. Whenever you sign a Brazilian player, he's exciting and he's a right winger and he's young and the price is all good and all those kind of things. But you do think, can he make the crossover from Eredivisie into the Premier League? For defenders and midfielders, sometimes you kind of feel like it's a little bit easier for them to do that. Wide players are a little bit more hit and miss. Obviously, you've had, we've seen the likes of Neres being linked with big things after a move from Ajax. You've seen the likes of Hakim Ziyech being linked with a big move, big things after his move from Ajax. Probably not quite happened for him, although he's won a few things at Chelsea. Probably not happened for him there. And you think, is Antony going to be another one of those, or can he buck that trend and become one of those outstanding players to come from Eredivisie, which they have been as well? You think of the likes of Ruud van Nistelrooy, for example. Different kind of player. Obviously, Ruud was a goal scorer. He's a winger, so you're gonna draw comparisons to the likes of Memphis Depay. But the kind of profile that Manchester United will want to sign, and again, we talk about Frankie de Jong's and the good things that he could bring to the club in terms of his relationship with Erik ten Hag, knowing the way he plays, all those kind of things. Antony will also have that benefit as well, which could also quicken that process of transferring his skills from the Dutch league to the Premier League with Erik ten Hag. But still, a lot to happen before anything is confirmed. And we have to wait and see what happens with Frankie de Jong, because it does feel like that one is potentially holding up any other moves, which Manchester United fans get frustrated about anyway, don't we? With the club holding up moves because they only can do one at a time. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with Frankie de Jong before any other moves happen. We've been linked with Timber as well from Ajax. Are we going to be able to sign two of their players in one transfer window? There's been a lot of talk about him potentially staying put because he fancies his chances for Holland at the World Cup and doesn't want to scupper his chances of playing in the World Cup by not being a part of a regular outfit and not playing football week in, week out, which is a possibility if his move doesn't quite go to plan and he moves to another country, another league, etc. So Timber's one that could seemingly be held up, but Antony, someone that is being linked with Manchester United a little bit more fiercely at the moment. But as I said, we got to wait and see what happens with Frankie de Jong. So yeah, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you want to see Manchester United sign Antony? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below on that one. How long do you think it will take to get a deal done for Frankie de Jong as well? Will that one be done by the end of the week, as some people are hoping for? Apparently Ten Hag said last week he wants this done sharpish, and he's set a little deadline for himself as well. So fingers crossed United can get that one wrapped up and we can start talking about other potential signings. Although we know what United are like. Anyway, make sure you're keeping it like, comment, share and subscribe. Until next time, I've been AdamMcKola, out of here.